Now I'd like to take a closer look at the Contribute toolbar. As I mentioned earlier, the buttons that appear up here in the toolbar are going to change depending on what you're working on in the main document window. Currently, I have the browser start page selected, meaning that Contribute is in browsing mode, and the toolbar displays what's essentially the same as the basic buttons and fields that you find in a regular web browser. I've got the address bar here where I can type in a web address, like Google. And at the top here, we have our standard browser buttons like back, forward, stop, and refresh. Notice down here that Contribute tells me I haven't created a connection to this website, so I can't edit it. It tells me I'm viewing a website that I haven't created a connection to. But I can use the Home Pages button here to go to any sites that I have created connections to. In this case, I created a connection to my own home page. I can jump right to there. That info bar goes away, and notice that the Edit Page button also becomes available. When I click the Edit Page button, Contribute then creates a draft of the page that I'm looking at, and the toolbar then changes into the editing toolbar, and we'll see that in just a moment here. There it is. And so we're now looking at the editing toolbar, and in the little info box that pops up here, Contribute tells me that when I'm ready to publish my pages, I just click the Publish button on the toolbar, or if I want someone else to review my drafts, I can click Send for Review. And we can see right up here we do have the Publish button, which you may or may not have available to you when you go to edit a page, depending on what your user role has been set as. If it's not available, you'll definitely have the Send for Review button, which lets you send your draft page to someone who does have permission to publish your changes. We also have Save for Later, which saves your current changes to your computer, and this is just like choosing File Save in any other program. And Discard Draft basically cancels the draft altogether. The rest of the buttons and icons and menus that you see in this toolbar now should look pretty familiar if you've ever used a word processing program like Microsoft Word. You've got a style menu for your text. You have the font face menu, font size menu. We have the buttons to make text bold or italicized. We have the buttons to change the alignment of paragraphs, and buttons to make the text into numbered or bulleted lists. We also can change the color of the text here or the highlight color. Up here in the top row, we have the button to create links to other pages or files, the button to add images, and the button to add tables, as well as a couple of other table-specific buttons over here. And we'll be talking about all these other options here like page properties and spelling and Adobe Bridge. We'll be using all of these buttons in upcoming movies. But for now, that's an overview of the Contribute toolbar.